This is what a typical day looks like in a day of life of a filmmaker. Now, some days do like this or this, but most days look like this actually, just working at home in the office. Typically, I do wake up around 5 a.m. every day for sunrise, and I end up going to the gym. Typically after the gym, I end up coming home and then I just get a little bit of work done. Today, I do actually have a couple chores, so that's that. My shed's typically not normally this chaotic. I've been having a couple shoots recently, and then I just went on a camping trip. My car's in the shop, so a lot of stuff that's normally in my trunk is in the shed right now. So it's normally not this messy, but yeah, today it is. So sometimes I do like starting my morning with a bit of coffee. Typically, I'm not a big coffee drinker. I typically am only drinking it for taste, but today feels like a coffee day, especially since it's so gloomy outside. So typically for the start of work days, I try to get all my tedious tasks done for the day as fast as possible. This includes like doing accounting, just paid my taxes for this third quarter. Today is going to be a little bit of a slower day for myself. I have lots and lots of organization that I need to do, which that will be kind of my main game plan. Now, I kind of use two things to kind of track how I do everything. The first one is I'm using Notion. Notion kind of just helps me organize all my thoughts for my YouTube channel, but also for just my business as well. It keeps my projects in line, the projects that within the projects. But then for daily tasks, I actually like having a personal planner. So I actually, in the beginning of the week, typically on Mondays, I will write out everything I'm doing for the entire week. And then that will allow me to just plan out my week, figure out what I want to accomplish on what day, and it kind of helps me organize and structure my day. I don't try to put a giant list of tasks, but just main things I want to accomplish each day. So like today, do a lot of cold marketing, organize my camera cases because they're real messed up. So one of my tasks today is I am trying to organize all of my cases. I have an A-cam case with everything I need for a normal shoot. Just if I need one case, that's the case I'm gonna grab. And then I have a B-cam case, which has a bunch of other accessories that I typically don't need. But if I need a multi-cam setup or I need some drone work, I typically pick that. Lately, the cases have been kind of getting mixed and matched. So I kind of want to do a fresh restart, especially since I got a bunch of new drone, a new camera, just a bunch of other new equipment. It's been kind of getting really disorganized where if I need to go shoot something, I have to have both cases. So I think the current game plan right now is I'm gonna just take everything out of these cases so I kind of have a fresh start, and I have a list right now on what I want to put in what case. So I was basically able to wrap up and organize all of these cases. The only things I wasn't really able to fit in was all my drone stuff. But I do have a second case that I kind of build out the camera for the day, and then I'll just keep throwing it in that case instead of rigging it down or just having it unsafely in my car. So I have a second case that I just put my rigged out camera, and that will stay in there, but when I don't need it, that'll just get stored away. And for all my drone equipment, I ended up just using this Lumix backpack that I received from being a part of a competition show. So all my drone gear is kind of in there. So now it's kind of 12:15 and it's about lunchtime, so I'm gonna clean all this up and go have some lunch. So I try to eat somewhat pretty healthy. Typically on some work days, like today for example, when I just need something quick and easy, yeah, pizza quesadilla or quesadillas are just been the childhood go-to, and just unfortunately still continuing on as an adult too. So it's just one of those days. The rest of the day, I ended up just editing all day, getting a ton of work done, and kind of spaced out on filming the rest of the day. Now, my nights typically end in one of three ways. I either stay in with my wife, or we'll hang out with friends and just watch a movie and just have a chill night. I'll go play pickleball, or I'll go catch sunset and fly FPV. So this night I did end up going flying FPV, getting a bunch of cool shots. And finally, the night ends by editing these YouTube videos, since it's more of a passion project right now, but this is what a true day in the life as a freelance filmmaker looks like.